welcome to Car Hunter, and this is part 2 of putting the deck in the hearse. As you can see, I put it in, I've trimmed it all, and it's ready to be fitted. I've come across a few problems. It did have 2 dicky seats in the back, but because this deck, the rollers are too wide, if I trim the front, I'm going to lose the deck. So it's one of them. I either have a 5-foot deck, which is no use, and have the seats, or keep it just over 6 foot and lose the 2 back seats. So just a 2-seater hearse. So that's what I'm going to do. I've had the framework back. That's what it looks like. So they're like goalposts. So I've had these made from a local engineering company. So I've just got to put this last one in at the end. I just wanted test fit the deck. And as you can see, it's nice and level, it's straight, it's firm, and I've still got plenty of height for put coffin in. So I'm going to take this back out, fit this last frame in, strengthen it all up, put it back in, and then screw from underneath and screw the deck down. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right, now I've put all the framework in, so it's all bolted in. Now, when I bought the deck, it had rear doors, and they were, well, that's what the door, how tall they were. So I've just trimmed them down, and I'm going to fabricate my own hinges. So that's where you put the trolley when you put the coffin in, and it'll finish it off. I've cut them slightly lower than the frame because, say, that's the deck. The deck will come there. There's just a nice gap, so I can just adjust it so the bottom of the door doesn't scrape the floor of the van. Hearse, not van. Now, a top tip. This is laminated on top of MDF, quite thick. If I just went and cut that, it would all chip on the edges, makes a right mess. Put some masking tape over the laminate, mark your line where you want to cut, and when you cut it, it doesn't chip. That's a perfect cut, no chips. So I'm happy with that. So the doors are the right height. Now they have a metal frame that goes round the edge. So I just need to cut some more pieces of wood, screw them to this frame here, put the hinges on, screw the doors to the hinges. That's that done. I may as well put the doors on first, and then when the deck's on, because I won't be able, well, once the deck's on, I've got Bobo to try and get inside it. So that's what we're going to do now. Fabricate the hinges for the doors. So this is a better view now of the custom cupboards I've made that go at the back. An original one of these, it would have been open plan, it would have just been the deck on top, but this come with this deck. So again, like I said, I had to trim the doors, put the metal frames back round, but now they're not staying open. So I bought one of these locks to go on the inside to lock that door. I bought some new brass knobs because I think it'll just go nice, and I bought some magnets what just go in at the top, just keep it firm when it's driving, and there it is. And then you put your wheels underneath, and that's good. So when I've done all that, put the chrome strips, the edging strips on, screw it in, and then we've got a deck, which I'm really happy about. And then we can move on to the driver's compartment where we can put new carpet, we can get the seats recovered, then we can start putting the windows in. It's getting there. Like I say, this car's been ongoing now since 2019 and it needs to get finished. This is just all dust and everything. I've got to recover the back of this tailgate. There's little bits and bobs. The thing I'm going to struggle is the top tailgate. I can use gas struts, but I need something to keep it up. So that's going to be another headache of a problem, but this was the main one. So I'll get cracking on this now, and then we'll move on. So there you go. I put the knobs on, and inside we put the magnetic strips on, and on this side we've got that, so you can lock, so you don't have to have both doors open. It looks nice, just finishes it off. So I've got to tidy it all up, but there you go. So we'll tidy up, and then we'll put the metal strips back in, then we'll get this deck all finished. Doing the metal strips, pretty straightforward. You just click on the edges, and then you put some little screws. Now I've had to buy this aluminium back plate because, well, and then I'll show you. This is the original one, and just put the camera back so you can see. If it went there, it's too low and the doors won't close, and it's quite a thick gauge metal. So I'm going to put that on the front on that side. So I've just bought a piece of aluminium, so we're going to screw it into there, put these two to that side strips on, and then that is virtually finished. Like I say, it's just little screws, so I've got to make up some pilot holes. I've got some air vents to be put in, and we'll clean it all up, and then we'll have a finished deck. So I'll get cracking with that now. And there you go, the completed deck. I'm really pleased with it, and it looks nice, and it's totally changed the appearance of what did look like a van. Now it definitely looks like a hearse. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's still only a small deck, so if you're over 6 foot, this ain't the hearse for you. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to start the front of the cab. But I'm going to do that in another video. All we're going to do is put some carpet down. We're going to get the 2 front seats recovered. We're going to try and fit a windscreen. I've got a windscreen. I've got the rubbers on order, so that should come this week. Never fitted a windscreen before. So we'll do that. And then, like I say, I need to get some rubber for the side windows. Totally different rubber. It's a bit thicker. I'm not looking forward to that. And then we can move on to the mechanical side and see if we can get the bugger to start. So, hope you've enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for more videos. If you like, don't forget to give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Costs nothing. Take care. I'll see you again soon.